Welcome to Barcelona Lost First. This was my third ever race on Barcelona on ACC.
I'm pretty sure these
I tried to get some cinematic clips on this, but the replay didn't save. My plan going into this race was holding back at the start. Obviously I've not done too many races, but I know everyone crashes the first corner and it just doesn't go well at all. So you see I've held back here knowing there's just going to be shit just going wrong in general. I'm just holding back, trying to stay clear. Unfortunately touched that McLaren there, but nothing major, no damage. I didn't see that Ferrari that had turned around there just because of the one in front of me. At this point I was like, I'm going to give up with this race and just quit, but I thought I've only got 40 hours really in the sim in total, so I thought, you know, I'll just stick with it and just learn the track, learn what learn what I'm doing, and just have some general fun. To be honest, there's not many overtakes throughout this clip. There's just generally people just crashing here and there, and I picked the setup which is a bit safer, it's not very fast, but I was doing 1:48ish, so I was just slowly picking up my pace as I was going along. Starting off at a 150, going with a 148. You see in the top left there, we're in a 148. This was one of my faster laps. Added this in. I was chasing down the Ferrari in front for most of the race there, the one you saw just before the crash. This was one of my faster laps, but there's still quite a few mistakes, and I reckon there's at least another second for me to find. Sent it a little bit deep here. I prefer the closer to the apex quite early. Just feels like I get that good trajectory, but this corner here was quite nice. I like the way I hit the apex. Potentially could have gone a little bit faster on the exit, but really just fully sending it now. Just trying to find any pace I can to catch up to the Ferrari. Going along the coming up to the straight here, and I've sent it ever so slightly wide, but I've still got a decent exit and a decent run out of the corner. I am gaining on the lapping the cars in front here. This was one of the cars in front I was about to lap, and we got a okay exit there. I just find the braking power on my cars compared to everyone else's is never as good. I feel I have to brake slightly earlier. I don't understand why, but coming up to the end of the lap here, and I've just missed the apex there, but we are up almost a second, 1.2 seconds or 1.3 seconds from the final lap, and we just kept doing this. Found the Ferrari because he'd spun out. Don't know whether it was a setup issue or tyre degradation, but overtaking him for the lead and chasing down the lap cars now. I've got a lot of time to gain on this track, but it was a somewhat enjoyable race. It wasn't the most exciting, but learnt a lot. The setup I was using felt as if under braking it was very understeer even when trail braking. So I feel like I need to adjust the brake bias, to be honest. But I'm happy to link it if anyone wants it, but it didn't feel the best, which is why I've not done it at the moment. I reckon I could get a 1:46 out of it with a perfect lap with low fuel. I think I overfueled the car as well, so maybe a 1:46. Leave your tips in the comments. Let me know what you thought of the last to first. But yeah, appreciate it. Like and subscribe, comment, all for the algorithm. That was last to first on Barcelona.
Turned out it was Sam Hyde that was heading it, and it